Days after purchasing APC governorship nomination from ex-power minister sentenced to 75 years in prison. He has gone to buy APC governorship nomination form. How much did they say that one? Is it not 90 million naira? Now, they've arrested you and sentenced you to 75 years. No be small thing. Former Minister of Power, sadly, Maman, has been sentenced to a total of 75 years imprisonment by the Federal High Court in Abuja over a 33.8 billion naira money laundering and fraud case. He goes steal money, so I'm sure it was part of that money he used to buy nomination form. Now they don't catch you. Yeah. The judgment came barely days after reports emerged that the former minister picked up a nomination form of the All Progressive Congress ahead of the 2027 elections. The division judgment, James Omotosho, found Maman guilty on all 12 counts filed against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. And that James Omotosho will sabi the lawyer wey him be. We know the person that gives him job to do. Probably this one now that they are sentencing, maybe he has said some things to Wiki, and Wiki is like, I'll show you Pepe, I'll show you Shige. Now there's 33.8 billion naira. People are artists, so. People are big thieves. The court sentenced him to 7 years imprisonment on 10 counts, 12 counts 4 and 5 attracted separate jail terms of 3 years and 2 years respectively. Justice Omotosho wrote that the sentence would run consecutively, meaning the convict to serve them one after the other and not concurrently. The judgment further held that Maman would not have the option of fines in place of imprisonment, except on counts 4, where he was given an option of 10 million naira fine. The offences before the court involved large-scale abuse of public trust and financial misconduct, the judge stated. The court also ordered the permanent forfeiture of assets linked to the former minister, including foreign currencies recovered during investigation and 4 high-value properties in Abuja. One person, 4 high-valued properties in Abuja, said to have been acquired with proceeds of the illegal transactions before Uncle. The EFCC described the judgment as a major boost to Nigeria's anti-corruption campaign, insisting that the ruling showed that public office holders could be held accountable for financial crimes. Maman served as Minister of Power under former President Muhammadu Buhari before leaving office amidst of investigation into alleged financial irregularities in the power sector. It is well. Like this one they cry. Christopher said useless judgment. What does 10 million naira fine means to governor aspirants? People. That's for one count. The other ones is going to spend his time in prison. Onka says Nigeria is a cash out country. I'm telling you, people are making money on a daily basis. Once you are in government office, yes, all the fund is yours and yours alone. Tizu Femi said, if I can understand you, the court sentenced him to 7 years imprisonment on 10 counts. That's 7 times 10. That's 70. While counts 4 and 5 attached separate jail terms. That's 3 and 2 years, respectively. So how can this translate to 7 years? 7 years for 10 counts charges. So each count is 7 years, 7 years, 7 years, 7 years. That's 75 years. That's 75. That's 10 times 7 plus the 3 and 2. That's 75. Daily Affairs said, let the same extent to others. Please, wicked souls, see how they plunge Nigerians in darkness at their own gains. Says, well, Daily says, ole, good for him. Sunday also says, this man is thoroughly enjoying his life outside Nigeria. From there, he will appeal up to the SC and most likely be freed. Bello is moving freely and now contesting for a Senate seat. Shame. Ibe's interest says this hapless James Omotosho must be a courtsman. If allowed, he will even give somebody a 1,000-year jail sentence. Although fraud in Nigeria is worse than COVID-19 and HIV hits combined. Amulumolo says because he picked form to contest, I wonder. Bucknor says Nigeria and our legal systems is as though a confused lecturer. He comes to class today to teach one thing. The next, he teaches the same subject matter differently. How can one evaluate the one to be prosecuted amidst the cohorts when others are working freely? The selected or the ones who stepped on toes are facing the wrath of the law. They'll be like, why are you buying a governorship ticket? Well, probably they already have their own candidates. So that's why they went to dig out his past and use that one to arrest him. The court. Okay, now it seems to me that the court is being selective. Yes, now. As soon as I just saw James Omotosho, just forget about it. That one, an APC judge. He's an APC judge. About that, says all the Buhari ex-ministers should be given life imprisonment. They are all criminals. Meanwhile, after tipping, leave power to imprison all his criminal alliance, okay? Meanwhile, after tipping, leave power to imprison all his criminal alliance, okay? Jamiu says if the court is serious, it must convict all APC aspirants from the president downwards because they are all criminals. The court also needs to disband all past criminals Congress, APC, because it is the cancer that is retarding the growth of the country. The wicked party has sent many Nigerians to their early grave due to its obnoxious, tyrannic and heartless economic policies that pauperize the masses even more as heartless subsidy removal and inhuman taxes that aren't yielding any positive results. Okay? Asoba says, God forbid evil in this prison called a country. So, Nigeria, my country, very funny sight indeed. Kogi governor squanders about 100 billion naira, but he's working freely. Yes, so, but the money, Russia, stealing is stealing. Whether you stole 33.8 billion or whether you stole 100 billion, all of them should be in prison. Here now is the case more or less than that value, but sentenced to rot in jail. Haba, really haba. I'm not to share again. Yes, you don't know the law. That man, I've already known that. He's an APC judge. Matthew 7:7 says this should be happening to looters and corrupt people in Nigeria. Just is making that they play. No be for this country again. Very soon somehow they will switch it and clear the air that he just got justice. What's the law now? Small time, guys. I'm telling you. Or you will not even get to prison. Somebody that has a 3.8 billion naira. You will settle them now. They will release him later. Not today. They'll just be deceiving themselves, thinking they are deceiving us. And listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.